Being blind in a sighted world has its challenges. Schools wouldn't accept me because I was blind. In many cases, I was the only blind person in the organization where I worked. In reflecting on it, what makes me successful, such as I am, is one, being really organized and focused on what I want to do, and two, focusing on relationship, building alliances with all different kinds of people. My name is Peter Altschul. My book is called Breaking Barriers, Working and Loving While Blind, and this is my fifth guide dog, Jules. When I first started writing this book, my idea was to talk about my experience learning to work with Jules, and then using my organization psychologist lens to talk about what businesses and employers might learn from that experience. And then as the book got going, as many artistic endeavors do, I began to talk about other things. Most importantly, falling in love, which happened totally by surprise at the age of 50. I talk about some of my upbringing. When I was growing up, I got heavily into music, and I started off with the piano and then switched to drums. But what I really like in music is composing music. And in fact, the piece of music that's underneath this is my composition. I talk about my other guide dogs and some of the funny things that they did. The main takeaway that I'd like people to get from the book is to focus more on strengths, our strengths, the strengths of others we work with, and the strengths of organizations that we engage with. It's easier to solve problems by building on strengths than just by focusing on the problems. I think it's a fascinating story about how guide dogs work, how businesses work, and falling in love. It really covers the gamut of work and love and what it's like to be blind. And so I encourage you to buy the book and read it and share it with all your friends.